Okay, so I just read about UltraRAG, and it's all about making retrieval augmented generation easier and faster.
Right? The whole low-code approach is fascinating. It lowers the barrier for developers significantly. I mean, who wants to deal with complex code?
Exactly. It's like if you could build a car just by choosing the components you want, rather than having to understand how everything fits together.
That analogy works. Plus, the fact that it leverages YAML for configuration makes it feel so accessible. But wait, does that limit flexibility?
Good point. I wonder if relying too much on pre-made configurations could stifle creativity in some cases.
That's interesting. But the trade-off might be speed, especially for prototyping. Rapid deployment can be a game changer.
Totally, they even mention converting pipeline logic to an interactive UI with one command. That's mind-blowing.
Right? Imagine how much time that saves. But what about the learning curve for new users?
I'm curious about that too. It could be overwhelming if you're not familiar with RAG concepts.
True, and while the UI looks user-friendly, there's always this risk of glossing over fundamental concepts.
That makes me think, can this truly democratize access to advanced AI without sacrificing depth?
That's the balance they need to strike, and those built-in evaluation workflows could help maintain rigor.
Yeah, having standardized benchmarks is great for research efficiency, but are they flexible enough for diverse needs?
That's an excellent question. It might not suit every research scenario if you need very specific metrics.
And what about the modular approach? They decouple functions into independent servers. Could that complicate things?
It's a double-edged sword. Modularity offers reusability, but integrating different servers might pose challenges.
Exactly, it's like building blocks. Great until you have too many pieces to manage. How do you keep track?
I suspect thorough documentation is key. But still, there's always that risk of features being underexplained.
Documentation can make or break a project like this. Have they provided enough real-world examples?
They mention tutorial examples for beginners to advanced users, which is promising. But are they comprehensive enough?
I hope so. It'd be disappointing to have a powerful tool without adequate support.
Agreed. Plus, I'm curious how this would fare against existing frameworks. Is it really more efficient?
That's the million-dollar question. If it can deliver on its promises, it could significantly shift the landscape.
But isn't there always skepticism with new tools? The initial hype can sometimes cloud judgment.
Absolutely, it's essential to approach with caution and evaluate long-term usability.
And we should consider how the community reacts. Open source thrives on collaboration and feedback.
Totally, if the community embraces it, it could lead to rapid improvements. If not, we might see stagnation.
That's a valid concern. But let's not forget the potential here. It could really empower researchers.
For sure, the idea of enabling more people to leverage RAG could lead to some groundbreaking innovations.
And with features like real-time parameter tuning, the experimentation phase could become more dynamic.
Right? It's like having a sandbox where you can tweak and see results instantly. That's super appealing.
But I wonder how stable that real-time interaction is. Does it affect performance?
Good point, balancing real-time feedback with performance is tricky. There might be trade-offs.
Exactly, and we haven't even touched on the implications for industry applications. What could this do?
Imagine integrating this into business workflows. It could streamline processes and enhance decision-making.
That's a game changer, but we must also consider the data governance aspect. How secure is it?
Security is vital, especially when dealing with sensitive information. I hope they prioritize that.
Absolutely. Transparency in data handling would be crucial. Otherwise, it could undermine trust.
So to sum up, UltraRAG has some exciting features, but we need to keep a critical eye on its implementation.
Definitely, it combines potential with challenges. Can't wait to see how it evolves and impacts the field.